Welcome, Pisces. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your meditation message. This is intended to support you whenever you find it, and it's for all Pisces placements. If this reading resonates for you, please like and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate all the ways that you Pisces have supported me and do support me, so thank you for that. Let's get started with your overall energy. The Empress card. The Empress is Mother Nature. She is the model for the artist, understanding that there is no such thing as waste. There is no such thing as loss. When you think of the natural world, all losses are regenerated into new births, new growth. And that is exactly what the Empress embodies deeply, the sense of resourcefulness, that everything that you need, you have in order to create what you want. The Empress is also ruled by Venus, so this is about relationships, balance. Again, no loss. All disappointments teach lessons that we gain from and create a more balanced expression of our desire to give and receive. The Empress is in perfect balance, understanding that her constant generation of ideas and her productiveness, her ability to constantly come up with new manifestations of what the world needs is an example of her ability to give constantly. However, as Mother Nature, she is poised to always be receiving. She draws those resources that she needs to her by her very being. Of course, the Empress can be a personification of nature, but the Empress is a being within herself. She is that perfect balance of receptivity, that perfect balance of generosity and generation. A beautiful place, Pisces, where you are truly in your own power. In the present, we have the Five of Cups. This is interesting because you are reviewing a disappointment in your life. You are looking at a time when you were disappointed, when you failed at something that you thought would be perfect. You thought would be the answer to your dreams, that you knew had potential for something more. When that disappointment occurred, you have allowed yourself to be in the healing power of your grief. Your grief is important in order to exercise this failure, this heartbreak, the ability to be in those emotions, those uncomfortable emotions of loss, are important for you to experience right now because they are helping to cleanse this heartbreak from your physical body. Where it is embodied, you are turning your attention increasingly towards the person you authentically are. That is the basis for all your relationships. This relationship with yourself that you are now nurturing, you are glowing, you are sparkling, is allowing you to recognize that that heartbreak, that failure, that loss contributed, gave to your understanding of your talents and your strengths at this time. So you are full of gratitude in this moment. You are coming into a gratitude for all of the abundance in your life. And this has come as a result of your ability to release the heartbreak that you've experienced. In the past, we have the Lover's card. So Pisces, this is very much describing a way in which your choices now are a reflection of the wisdom and the knowledge you have gained by building this relationship with yourself in such a way that you are now much more competent. Your discernment is much keener when it comes to selecting those opportunities, those relationships, be they with others or with goals in which you see your long-term benefit, where you're no longer attached to immediate gratification that dissipates, feels wonderful in the moment, and doesn't last. You now understand that long-term benefit is what is going to unlock that potential, that knowledge of your higher self, your power, your purpose, in a way that you are now in relationship with. As you are in relationship with your authentic self, you are aligned with your desires that build from your talents. You may have made a choice in the past, or you may be in the process of choosing 2 jobs, leaving a job, moving to another love or relationship. This is part of your path at this time, but you now know what is best for you. In the future, we have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is a beautiful card that bestows favor from the universe as a result of the difficulties, the work that you've put in, your good karma. If this is a particular relationship, the effort you made, no matter how naively or gullibly or regrettably you may have given to your relationships in the past, that karma has netted you not only the growth of yourself, as you've left that relationship, understood that that job, that position was no longer serving your best interest, now seeing it for what it was, but the effort you put into it, giving your heart, believing that it was something for you that would be reciprocated, is now being met by the universe. This built you good karma. This earned you the ability to recognize where your best interests lie as you move into the future, and is presenting you with an opportunity for that true love. And that true love is the love for self and for your potential, for your empowerment, as well as for a connection with whom you can share that with. The 5 of Cups is being clarified with the 2 of Swords and the Empress card again. Lovely confirmation of your empowerment. However, this is describing a little bit more about the way in which you underwent your learning, your gaining, you're discerning the lesson from this former relationship. And that's just what I'm getting from the reading. It is not solely relevant to relationships, but whatever process you went through in this separation, in this heartache from someone or something that promised you fulfillment, wholeness, balance, pleasure, joy, connection, was a long, hard struggle. You were not willing to look at the things that became the issue initially. It took you a long time to see the imperfection in your situation, to see the unwillingness of your partner, as an example, your boss, your employer, to recognize what you were bringing and your demand for reciprocity, equity, balance, harmony in the relationship. It caused you a lot of opportunity to ignore, look away, not see, not being in union. This relationship was one in which there was no joined purpose. You were coming from 2 different sets of intentionality or understanding. And so this ability, this process you went through in separating yourself from this job or relationship is what in fact has given you the knowledge of self to be able to make better choices in the future. And because you are in your empowerment now, you are able to attract Empresses don't chase. You are attracting exactly what will serve you best, what reflects your capacity and power, someone who mirrors your intentions. And that's the kind of communion you're looking for, and you are receiving opportunities in that regard at this time. I'm going to pull a wild elemental card for you, and I pulled the peacock. And give me a minute to look up the peacock so I can read it to you. The peacock. Peacock hen struts into your life to let you know that nothing in this life is permanent. Our soul is the only immortal thing we possess. Stop taking things so seriously. Lighten up. Let go of preconceived notions of how this all has to turn out. Play, laugh, and let go. This is the best medicine we have. Have the confidence that what is yours is yours. What is not yours, no matter the manipulations or energy you put out trying to get or keep, ultimately will not last. Have the dignity and self-confidence to let what will be. I'm going to leave it here, Pisces. I thank you so much for this beautiful reading. If this has resonated for you, please like and subscribe. And until next time, Namaste.